Hey tribe, I'm so excited because I have a new type of video for you guys today. I know that most of my audience comes for love and relationship readings, so I feel like this is going to be really helpful for you guys. So soon we're going to start offering more hoodoo workings at tribebook.com, and I thought it would be fun for the introduction if I taught you guys how to create some spells of your own. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my relationship cleansing and healing spell. So this is going to be really good for those of you who are in a relationship with somebody that has been kind of troublesome, that has been kind of difficult, like you guys have had a lot of emotional strife, but you plan on staying with that person, okay? You still want to stay with that person. You just want to get rid of, negative thoughts, kind of any past trauma, just really heal and cleanse the relationship. This is going to be what you're going to do. Now, I will be posting a video for you guys that kind of have a similar situation, but you don't want to be with that person anymore. You want to let that person go, and that would be called a cut and clear. So if you guys want that spell, let me know and I can put that down at the bottom, but this is going to be a relationship cleansing and healing. So, you can start out with a white or blue candle. Now this here is a 7-day glass candle. You don't have to use a glass candle. They have 7-day freestanding candles, so if you choose to use those, that's fine as well. I like white for this. You can use white. You could also technically even use black if you wanted to, but I really like white. White's a good cleanser. White or blue, I would say, would be the best two colors. And as you can see here, I already kind of like drilled a little hole in the side of it. I just did that with some scissors. And this is where we're going to pack our herbs so that way we can load and dress our candle, okay? You could also drill holes like around the wick. You could do a certain number of holes. I would do it in threes. Like 6 is a really good number if you wanted to drill, like, say 6 holes around the wick. Go 6 holes clockwise, though. I just went counterclockwise. If you drill 6 holes, go 6 holes clockwise, and then you can also use that to load your herbs and your oils. Whoops, if I don't break it first. That's a little unsteady. Okay, so the way that we're going to be doing this, and the way that I do all of my spells are very, I would say, hoodoo inspired. Although I got a little bit of Wiccan in me, I practice what I practice. So if this resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, hey, do what you do. I like to do it in a way where people can find these at their local grocery store, or just like stuff that you probably already have in your cabinet. I like to use essential oils, and as you can see, just like regular herbs. So I'm going to give you, now I'm probably going to use all of these oils. You do not have to use all of these oils. Again, I like to work in threes. So you can pick 3 of these oils that resonates with you the most. I'm going to use essential oils, okay? Now, most of the time when you see people do hoodoo workings, you're seeing them use like magic oils. Like they're like using, okay, I'm going to use this cut and clear oil. I'm going to use, and they went somewhere and they spent $10 for that oil. Baby, I don't have the time nor the funds to be buying oil, nor the space to put all of those oils, because I also travel. So I find that my magic works just as well with essential oils. So that's what I'll be sharing here with you today. And if you needed to go work this spell today, you could run down to your store and get these ingredients. So that's another way that I like this. Okay. So for the oils that I'm going to be using, the first one is going to be peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is a great cleanser. Peppermint oil is also good for communication, clarity, mental clarity. So I will be blessing this oil to give me mental clarity, give us both clarity in the relationship, and for good communication. So I'm going to add 3 drops of that, loaded that down in there. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bless this peppermint oil. So sorry you guys, I'm gonna have to, let's move this plate for a second here. Okay, This is a new camera setup for me, so okay. So you can do this a couple different ways. I recommend you to do this in a way that feels most comfortable for you. A traditional hoodoo prayer is based in Christianity, so it would look like this: in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So you can see I went in across: in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I bless and activate this to do whatever it is that you want it to do. I'm gonna scoot this forward some, but that's unsteady. Okay, there we go. And, you know, bless it to do whatever you want it to do. I don't really care for that prayer. So, you know, do whatever works for you. So I'm just going to circle mine. With the help of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I ask that you please bless this peppermint oil to give clear communication between me and... May we have good understanding between each other. May we feel free and ease in communication and not stress and fight. And may we both have mental clarity to see the relationship for what it is and to see things clearly. I ask that you please remove all fogginess and haze from this relationship. Okay, so that's bliss. Now the next thing that we're going to add is tea tree oil. So now that I've done that, I'm going to move a little bit faster because I don't want this to be 3 drops of that. 3 right in there. I bless and activate this tea tree oil in order. The other thing that's good about tea tree oil, sorry, in the middle of my prayer, they don't care, is that it's really good to retrieve your power back out of something. So I'm going to bless this tea tree oil to cleanse the relationship and to give me my power back. With the help of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I can't speak today. I bless this tea tree oil to get rid of any controlling behavior, the need to possess, and to cleanse this relationship of any emotional trauma that has happened so that we may have a fresh start again. Okay, awesome. So the next one is going to be eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a powerful cleansing oil. 3 drops of that. With the help of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this eucalyptus oil in order to cleanse and to clear any negative energy, trauma, pain that stops this relationship from being able to move forward beautifully and powerfully. So the next oil that I'm adding is frankincense. And I'm going to actually add 6 drops of this. I think that was 6, and if it wasn't, fuck it. My intention was 6, and that's what matters. With the help of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this frankincense in order to in order to initiate, I couldn't think of that word, I was like gonna say instill, in order to initiate healing in this relationship. May our wounds and trauma fall away, and all we see is the love and gratitude that we have for each other. I also bless this frankincense in order to bring this relationship closer to the divine. May we be on our divine paths and walk in the highest of lights. Amen. Y'all, my prayers usually be fire. They're not on today. I think it's because I get so nervous when I'm trying to do this on camera. It's definitely new. Okay. So next we have rosemary. Rosemary is another really powerful cleansing and healer. So we're just going to bless and activate that for the same thing. And we're adding layers here. So, like I said, you don't have to add all these oils. I like to work in 3. So if you want, you could just add, you know, 3 of them. That's fine. All right. So with the help of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless this eucalyptus oil in order to bring cleansing and healing into the relationship. Again, Spirit, I pray that you please remove all trauma, remove all pain, so that we may trust each other, so that we may willingly and openly go forward with this relationship without pain that has happened to us in our past. Okay. And now I'm going to add this sage. This is just sage oil. This one is hard to come out. 3 drops of that. Sage. With the help of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this sage in order to bring cleansing into the relationship. I ask that you remove any blockages that has stopped us from being able to be as close as we possibly can. To remove any baggage, any pain that stops us. May we become aware of it so that we may clear this out of our lives and move forward as powerfully as possible. Okay, 2 more. Cedar wood. I'm going to go ahead and add 6 drops of this. Okay. And I'm going to bless this cedar wood for protection. So, in the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this cedar wood in order to bring protection not only to this spell, but also to the relationship as well. May you protect this work so that it may not be harmed or stopped in any way. May you ground this work so that it may be grounded in the physical realm and I can see real physical results. And may you protect the relationship so that nothing may harm it or destroy it in any way. Okay. And I was gonna, you can add oregano oil, but you know what? This would be another really powerful cleansing, y'all. Oregano oil is really antibacterial, antiviral. So if you ever get sick, it's fire. But I'm not feeling in alignment with that, so I'm not gonna add that. Okay, so next we're gonna go into our herbs. So I have this evening primrose here. And evening primrose is a really good healing herb. It also, now when I originally bought it, it also is really good for liars. Draws the truth from any liar. I'm going to bless and activate this so that we always have clear, open communication and honesty. And I'm also going to bless and activate this for more protection for the relationship. So I just dropped that right in there like that so we can get a nice clean burn. In the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this evening primrose so that we may... what the hell did I even say, y'all? See, I can't get it together. I bless and activate this evening primrose so that we may feel comfortable communicating our truths with each other, so that we may always have open honesty in the relationship, and so that we may find our relationship protected and blessed. All right, and next is rosemary. And I be getting these from the Michoacana, y'all, So just like the oil, this is another just really powerful cleansing element. And again, you could just add 3 herbs. If you don't want to add all these herbs, don't add all these herbs. Yes. In the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this rosemary to give the most powerful amount of cleansing to this spell, to the relationship. May all of our fears, worries be wiped away, and all we see is the love that we have for each other. Okay. Ashe. Okay. So the next thing I have is mullein flowers. Okay, mullein is really good. You could actually smoke this. Mullein is really good for healing, and that's what I'm gonna bless it to do. May we heal and trust each other. Tight. In the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this Mullen in order to bring healing to the relationship. May we feel safe with each other, know that we can trust each other, and wipe away all doubts and fears that block us from powerfully moving forward. Ashe. Okay. And the next thing that we have is some elderflower. And here are some of the things that elderflower is good for. So you could pause that if you want to read that. Turns back negative energy is what it says at the bottom, because I don't know if you can see that. But I am going to do this to bring blessings into the relationship, and also for healing. In the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I ask that this relationship remains blessed, that we call upon blessings that we didn't even know was coming to us. Amen. That we find healing and prosperity in this relationship, that the union of us two brings blessings to not only the relationship, but blessings to those around us. Okay, and the next thing that I have here is chamomile, and then I have one more thing. Actually, I have two more herbs after that, and then the candle will be loaded. Add just one more bud of that. I love chamomile. Okay. All right, in the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate this chamomile to bring healing and safeness and serenity. I want a peaceful environment between the two of us. I want us both to feel safe. We have nothing to worry about. Like, we're in each other's presence. It's cool. We know that if nothing else is going on, we can trust each other. That's the energy that I want to facilitate with this chamomile. It is done. Okay. And this right here is eucalyptus leaves. You can bless it for the same way that we blessed the oil. Just push that down in there. There we go. In the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate these eucalyptus leaves in order to bring cleansing into the relationship. Again, Spirit, I want us to feel safe. I want to remove any blockages that stop us from being able to move forward powerfully and see each other for who we really are, okay? Loving beings. Yes. Okay, and lastly, these are bay leaves that I have back here. So I'm just going to crush up. You don't need a whole lot of really any of this. Crush up bay leaves, and bay leaves are really good to add extra power to the spell. But they're also really good for removing blockages. So I'm going to add that in there. In the name of my guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, I bless and activate these bay leaves to remove any blockages that stop this relationship from moving forward as powerfully and as prosperously, if that's a word, as possible. I want us to feel safe. And I pray over these bay leaves to remove any blockages that stop us from doing so. Ashe. Okay. So essentially right now, this is a loaded and dressed candle. You could stop here, sis. You could stop here. You could set this bad boy down and you could light that. Say a prayer over it before you light it, you know, hey, and you're good. You're good in the hood. Okay. But y'all know I'm extra, right? Okay. So y'all know we're not going to stop there, right? Okay, great. I'm glad. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of those same herbs in a clockwise motion. This is the evening primrose, and you can also bless and activate those. I'm going to add those same herbs around the candle in a clockwise motion. Okay. So I'm going to add each of those herbs and pray over them, and I'll be back with the rest of the steps to the spell. Okay, so once you're done, it should look something like that. And I've already prayed over these herbs. Now, what you can do is like mix all of smart people, a smart person. Let me tell you what a smart person would do. A smart person would blend all of these herbs together in a bowl and pray over each of them as they put them in the bowl. And then they would like bless it and then load the candle with it, bless it, and then wrap it. Instead of like, you know what I'm saying? Because then I prayed over this, then I had to go back and pray over that. So I'm just saying. So lastly, what we're going to do is take a lemon. Actually, this is not last. There's 2 more steps after this. I'm extra. Live your life how you want to live it, and I'll live mine. So I'm going to peel this lemon. And again, everything we do, we're doing it in a clockwise motion because we want to draw this healing, this protection, this cleansing. We want to draw all of this in to us. So we are going clockwise with this. So I'm just going to peel this around here like that. Oh, excuse me, I gotta readjust. Okay, and now I'm just going to wrap this lemon peel around here. I'm gonna try my damnness to make it look cute. Whoops. Okay. Okay, now your work does not have to be pretty. A lot of workers, it really genuinely does not have to be pretty. I like for my shit to be pretty because when I pass up my altar, I want the shit to be cute. So I'm gonna make mine's pretty. Okay, so you guys can see that it's loaded and dressed. Okay, so the last 2 steps that we're going to do, and I'm going to do mine off camera, but I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're going to take your bay leaves, these bay leaves right here. And this is optional. You could just pray over these, bless them, and surround your candle with the bay leaves. Now, something that I've done on my cut and clears that I really enjoyed was I actually wrote on the bay leaves, and it is an old trick to write a wish on a bay leaf because they represent overall wish fulfillment. So it's an old trick to write it on a bay leaf and then burn it and have your wish fulfilled. Write your wish on a bay leaf. So what you're going to do is write the things that you want on the bay leaf. So you would write, for me to find healing in this relationship, for us to trust and love each other, for you know, past transgressions to fall away, you know, whatever you want, you write it on here, and then you're gonna start laying those out around there counterclockwise, okay? And then your last one, I like to add fresh flowers to my work, and these are honeysuckles. I'm in Texas, so these grow like every freaking where, like they're planted everywhere. So honeysuckles are really good for happiness, peace. You know, white is always a color of cleansing and purity and such. I'm sorry, I know that that's out of focus. So yeah, so I'm going to simply add these workings around here. That part I will do on camera because I don't have time to be writing out every single bay leaf. That would take me forever. This is already a pretty long ass video. So you just add those around there, and again, we're going clockwise because we want to draw this into us. We're just gonna put these over here. I'm trying to get some of the most buddy ones. Okay. There we go. And then you put your bay leaves underneath that. And then the last thing that you do is light the candle. Now, I'm not ready to start this working. This is an actual working between me and another person. And I'm just not ready to start it. So I'm not. I don't know why I be doing this shit, y'all, but I dead ass almost left out the petition. So you have two options to write your petition. I promise this is genuinely the last step now. You actually could have did this first, but fucking sue me. So you can choose to write your petition on the candle, okay? Especially if you got a blank candle like that. You can choose to write your petition on the candle. You can also take a brown paper bag. You can tear it up. And imagine that this is a brown paper bag. I'm not going to go too in-depth into this. If you don't know how to write a petition, let me know down in the comments below, and I will write a video on how to write a petition. So say this is your brown paper bag, or you could do a brown envelope. If you don't have that, write a sheet of paper. The spirits ain't gonna kill you. Write the person's name 3 times, excuse me. If you have a long petition, write it 6 times or 9 times. 3 times. Then you're going to turn it to the right, Everything goes clockwise. Then you're going to write your petition. I want us to have a healthy, happy relationship without past trauma, without pain, okay? Then you're going to turn it to the right again. You're going to sign your name 3 times, okay? You want your name to be on top, okay? So if you mess this up, like say you mess it up, don't go back and then write over your name. Your name needs to be signed on top. You want the person's name, what you want, your name on top. If you mess it up, start over. Okay. Now, the other thing that you can also do is anoint these with some of the oils. You can do it in a 5-point fixing pattern. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then when you're done, of course, pray over it and bless it, activate it. Fold it towards you, turn it to the right, fold it towards you, turn it to the right. Stick it underneath the plates, okay? You can also stick it underneath the candle if it's a 7-day candle, if it's a glass 7-day candle. If it's not, you run the risk of setting your shit on fire. So put it underneath the candle. So I hope that this has been helpful to you guys. If you guys have any questions, thoughts, concerns, Oshun is a great person to help you with this working. So if you want to fuck with her, you can. I am. That's why that Goldschlager is there. I will be giving that as an offering to her. And I will be back with some, a little bit of sweetening work for you guys, done way differently than you've ever seen it on YouTube. And then I will also be back with some cut and clear work for you guys, because I want you guys to have a good relationship arsenal of spells that you can use. So let me know if this was helpful to you. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, because it's about to be lit here. I'm just going to keep blasting these out. All right, guys. Oh, and don't forget, if you need a personal reading with me, you can do so on trybulk.com. Those are always available. So I love you, and I'm going to go for real now. Bye. Mwah.